Hi grade 6 and 7, welcome back to another year, another term, and another season with Mr. B, and we're going to be making some great music with our guitars. I just wanted to say I'm really impressed and I'm very pleased with a lot of the progress a lot of you made last term, and I really commend you for it, and I ask that you keep moving in that right direction and that you keep spending time with your guitar so you can get a lot better. You never know how this instrument might impact you in your future lives. For those of you who didn't do as well, there's always a time to improve, and this could be the time. So put in a good amount of effort. Don't just see what I'm doing and then quickly go rush and eat some cereal and watch some TV. No, take some time to practice and you will get better. Don't make it a half-hearted thing, all right? So far what we've done is we have looked at our chords, whether it's our regular open chords or if it's our American chords. And we've done some strumming. And we've also done some finger picking without our pick. So yeah, that's what we did a lot of last time. But this time round, we're gonna be looking at single melodies, more specifically some riffs, and towards the end we're gonna be looking at just some small solos, and that's gonna be what we're doing this term. So before we can play a nice cool riff, by the way, the genre that we're looking at right now is called blues, some old style blues, which sounds really cool and has impacted every sort of genre that we listen to today, whether you listen to rock, whether you listen to hip hop, whether you like house music, whatever it is, they all have their common roots in blues music. So, first thing we need to know is how to play the scale that will allow us to play the riff. So what we need to do is, we need to be able to play all of that. So let's look at the notes in the scale. We said all the open strings are E, A, D, G, B, E. East, what is it? Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Alright? So, we're going to start off by playing, this is called an E minor pentatonic scale. Say that with me. E minor pentatonic scale. And it goes E, G, A, this note here is B, then next string, D, and then we go back to E. So the reason why it's called pentatonic is because like a pentagon, it has 5 notes. Pent always means 5. Whenever you see pent in the beginning of something, it's a prefix meaning 5. So we have 5 notes. E, G, A, B, D, then back to E. Alright, so E, G, A, B, D, then repeat. Now, the way we're going to play this is, we're going to use either these 2 fingers, our peace sign fingers, or these 2 fingers, our middle and our ring finger. I personally prefer using my ring and middle finger because it allows me to do a lot more, but you can use your middle and your index finger. So try and copy me as we go through the whole scale. We're going to go E, it's going to be 2 notes per string. So let's start off with an open E string, and then middle finger on the G note, which is the 3rd fret on the E string. So, just like that. Then the next string, the next 3 strings are going to be the exact same, so super easy. We're going to go open A, index finger, open D, index finger, open G, index finger. So let's try and get all the way till there. Just notice one thing. I'm playing every note on the 2nd fret with my index finger and every note on the 3rd fret with my middle finger. And if you're using your ring and your middle finger, just the same concept. The middle finger will play every note, middle finger will play every note on the 2nd fret, and your ring finger will play every note on the 3rd fret. So let's try it out first with our peace finger combination. So we're going to go E, next string, next string, next string. Then, when we reach the B string and the high E string, we're going to do the exact same thing we did on the low E. So it's going to be open B, 3rd fret with our middle finger, next string, open high E, 3rd fret with our middle finger. So let's try those 2 bottom strings again. Easy. So let's try the whole thing together, nice and slow. Now, if you notice I was playing with my thumb, but I want you to play it with your pick. So let's try it with a pick now. So remember, pick your right hand stays over here, next close to the bridge, and yeah, let's go for it. 3, go. Next string. Let's go backwards. 3, go. One more time backwards. Notice I'm going down, up, down, up. Every string gets a down, up, okay? 3, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go down and then go all the way up. 3, go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Start again from here. Go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now let me try it with my ring and my middle finger. 3, go. Start from here. Down, up, down, up. Alright. Now, let's try and play it with only downstrokes on our right hand. Alright, so let's try this as down, 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 down. 3, go. Next string. Down, down, down. Same thing, still using downstrokes, but going up. Down, 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 down. Nice and easy. Now, let's try and give it a different kind of feel. Actually, before we get to the feel, let's try and play it differently. We're going to use hammer-on. So what's a hammer-on? It's when you play a note, but the next note, you don't play with your right hand. So your left hand has to hammer. That's why it's called a hammer-on. Hammer-on. And it'll give you the sound of the next note. But don't play it twice. That's not hammer-on. Play it once, then hammer-on. So let's try that. Hammer. Next string. Hammer. Next string. Hammer. Next string, hammer, next string, hammer, next string. Nice. Now the opposite of hammering on is called pulling off. Now this one's a bit trickier. So you're gonna play the note and then play the next note by pulling off. But it's called a pull off, but what we actually do is a pull down. That's the good technique. You wanna pull down. You wanna get that snap. You don't want it to sound like this. That's a weak pull off. Because I'm just lifting my finger. You don't want that. You have to play the note, pull down. You want to hear that snap, alright? So let's try that. Doing pull-offs going backwards. Pull off. Next one. 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 Pull off. Let's try all of them. Going down using hammer-ons. Going up doing pull-offs. 3, go. Hammer. Hammer, 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 hammer. Backwards, pull-offs. Pull off, pull off, pull off, pull off. One more time, but really slow this time. 3, go. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Backwards pull-offs. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. So you're going to notice you need a lot of force, especially when hammering on, and you need to have some strong fingers when pulling off, because it can really, it'll really dig into your skin, but it'll give you nice strong fingers. Last thing, I want you to try and play this with a shuffle rhythm, which is going to be 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. That's the real blues rhythm right there. It's called a blues shuffle. So we're going to now we're not going to use hammer-ons and pull-offs. We're going to try and play it with our pick. So we're going to go 1, so 1. Alright, so try that. We're going to go 1, like that. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Alright, right there. One more time. Oh. Next one, backwards. Let's try to go all the way down and up using that shuffle rhythm. 3, go. Backwards, go. Super slow. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, backwards, go. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, Alright, now next level, try it with hammer-ons. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 1, a 2, backwards, go. Pull-offs now. That was a bit quick. Let's try to slow it down. Hammers and pull-offs using that shuffle rhythm. 3, go. Backwards, go. Right there. So that's all I want you to practice. Practice that minor pentatonic scale using either your index and your middle or your ring and your middle. Whichever finger you decide to use, make sure they stay in their lane. If you're using these two, they have to stay in their own frets. And these two, in their own frets. So practice hard, and remember, music is for those who work hard. So work hard at it and let music be yours. And I will see you next week. Bye, grade 6 and 7.